So this time I'm going to talk about how to choose your program, since you've already decided to study abroad, of course. The way I chose my program was by making an Excel document that laid out all of the different things that you're going to want to look at when you're choosing a program. The different lines on my Excel document were the program's name, the name of the school, what the cost included. Like there was one category for tuition, there was one for the cost for the entire year, and if there was an extra cost for housing and how much that was. There was if it included the flight, if it included health insurance, the housing types that were available there, if it included excursions to other places around the area, if it included board or you could get board with it, what GPA was required, if you got a cell phone, if there was airport pickup, and if they gave you anything special for transportation, as well as one other category that I called other that had anything else in it that I thought would be important in making the decision. Now, some of those categories may be more important than others, but one of the things I found most important was the cost. Now, you also have to think about scholarships and that you can get those to help offset it, especially depending on where you're going. Australia is currently the most expensive place to study abroad. England is also up there. If you want to go to a less developed country, it's generally cheaper, depending on the length of your program and what all it includes. Now, the health insurance part is important because most of them should come with some form of health insurance, so you know you're doing a legitimate program and that you're at least slightly protected. Not many of them include a flight. I only found one or two that did, but you have to factor that into the cost and make sure it's not going to be cheaper that way because they're already including the flight for you. If there's an extra cost for housing, you need to check into it and see if there are different costs for different kind of housings, because the estimated number they give you may be for the most expensive set, and that would make the price less than they're showing, or it could be for the smallest, almost freshman dorm-like area that we have on our campus that isn't the place that I have been staying the last couple of years, so I'm not really used to that. But some people would find that absolutely fine, and that's where they want to stay. The excursions could be important. It depends on if you want to go places with a group, especially famous places, or if you would rather explore the country on your own. And GPA is also really important because if you don't have a 4-point, you're going to need to know if you can even get into the program before you consider it. Some may let you in if you have a lower GPA, but you might have to appeal and submit extra information explaining why you do. Access to a cell phone isn't something I see as important because generally you can get your own phone. But some groups included that as well, and I saw that as they were looking into everything and trying to provide for you. Airport pickup is nice. A lot of them didn't say if you had that or not. Now, the program I'm going on has airport pickup, so I know I'm going to be able to get to where I'm staying with someone who knows how to get there rather than trying to find my own way. So I thought that was really cool. I see these as the important things to look into when you're going to study abroad. So this is how I chose. Go to your local study abroad office if you're in college, or simply the internet, and look for the information, weigh the pros and cons, and pick your program. See ya!